Hey, this is Game Hydro. Today we're playing Mind Bloom Violet Quiz. It's a game where the advertisements say that you can make real life money by playing it, and so we are going to go over that and see if that is actually possible to do. So, first of all, the way the game works, you get some ridiculously easy quiz questions to answer. Are apples healthier than potato chips, for example? That really doesn't require any actual thought. Does it snow in the summer? Certainly this could change depending on whether you live in far northern Alaska, maybe Siberia or something like that. But in general, the answer to that one is pretty easy. So, and then you get some logo quizzes. Is paper made from stones? No. So obviously some very, very easy quiz questions here. And after you fill out enough of them, you get some free coins. Now, is there anything to actually spend coins on in the game? No, it doesn't appear so. So not really much point to the coins themselves. But there's more free coins from opening one of those treasure chests up there. Tap on the avatar, and it lets you, I guess this is what you can use the coins for. You can purchase new characters, or I guess more grown-up versions of the original character in the game. And then go to the options menu up here. You can turn off and on the sound, the music, the vibration, or you can go to the language and change it from Portuguese to Indonesian to, I believe, Hindi, and then contact us, privacy policy and terms of use, etc. So, backing up, not really much else going on in the game. There are no references here to being able to withdraw money. There are no references here to being able to earn money. So not really sure how you can withdraw in this game, but there is a reason that sort of thing happens with games that claim you can win real life money. We're going to go to the App Store download page for the game and go over that a bit. So in the App Store, here's the download page. It's number 30 in the trivia charts right now with 44 total ratings. And according to this, it's been around for about 2 months now. Developer name is in Chinese. I can't read that. In the previews, looks pretty similar to what we've been playing. In the description here, often you see descriptions that are overly flowery and look a little bit like they were written by AI. Answer questions, collect coins, and unlock the journey of wisdom. Okay. Use your coins to upgrade the NPC. So, misuse of the word NPC there, because that technically is your player character, and NPC stands for non-player character. Kind of silly. Let's see. Going to the ratings and reviews, we're going to see how other people's experiences with the app have been so far. This guy says, absolute scam. Do not waste your time on this game if you believe the ads of making money. It says you can withdraw at any time, but then it makes you play additional games and watch more ads. Then it makes you wait a couple of days only to put you in a never-ending queue that moves slower than sand in an hourglass. It's no different if you hold out for the $1,000 instant withdrawal. It's the same way. You're put in a queue. Meanwhile, they're collecting ad revenue from all the ads they force-fed you to watch. So, sounds like they're talking about a version of the game that existed either before the last update or simply has been shoehorned on top of the game that is already in there. So that tends to happen with games like this often. There's two versions of the app, one shoehorned in on top of the other, and it's either an algorithm that randomly decides who sees what version of the app, or the real money version is shown to the folks that download the game from the advertisements, whereas the people that download the game from the App Store organically see this version that doesn't involve real life money. A waste of time. I can't even say all their answers are correct. A few are questionable, could depend on the part of the world. But as far as making cash, forget about it. You'll rack up the coins as you answer the questions. I can say I don't recall having to waste time with commercials. That's the only good thing. No apparent way of cashing out. So it looks like this person got the same version of the game I did. This is a scam. Do not play this game. When it's time to cash out, you'll get a message that the reward is in a queue, and too many people want the reward, so staff has to approve it. They have PayPal information, and no payments have been received. Revamp the app because I earned dollars, not coins. Don't not recommend. So you do recommend it. This game is terrible. Do not recommend. Told me I'd have my money in 3 to 15 business days. It's been almost a month and still in 2,000 Q phase or whatever it's called. Don't believe them when they say $1,000 withdrawal with no issues. Still waiting after 3 weeks. Scam. So I played for hours to get to the withdrawals to cash out. Then when the time came to get the money, the countdown restarted all over. I got screenshots of 3 deposits that are supposed to come and can't upload it to the email I've been emailed asking about the deposit. This is really messed up. Scam liars. It's a waste of time, full of ads, never can withdraw. Even you hit to 1,000, they say you're still in queue for days and nothing changes. Scam, you play the game and then try to cash out. It tells you to answer 60 more questions, as well as wait until you can cash out. $1,000. Don't play this. And then this person says, lies. The ads are relentless and you cannot shut the voice reading the instructions. Actually, yes, you can. You just hit the microphone button on the question itself. If I could rate it a 0, I would. Don't understand why Apple allows these scammers into the App Store. No cash out. It says you can cash out when you get to 1,000, but then once it wants you to do more things, so you can't actually cash out. Fake. Do not waste your time with this game. It's a complete scam. It never allows you to cash out. Just takes you through relentless thresholds. Not true. I've been playing this game and I don't see anywhere that you can cash out. This person says, lie. This is the via money-making game with no ad and no withdrawal limit in the first one of playing. I have a withdrawal limit and ad deleting this game. Scam, promises, and waste your time, only to give you nothing promised. Would give it 0 if I could. A waste of time, played for countless hours and watched countless ads and never got my payout. It's a scam. Scam doesn't work. No place to withdraw money. Fake withdraw. Puts you in a character in a forever queue and never pays out. This game is a scam. Scam. This game is a joke. You play, win, they make you wait for 3 days for a payout, then you go to a queue. Because too many people are claiming this prize and it would need to be reviewed by the department. I've been in queue for 5 days. Started at queue 6,403, just hitting 4661. Delete it. And then finally, most definitely a scam. I find this game really takes the fun out of playing with all the ads, and then you still don't get any money. All right. So, everybody's saying the same thing here. I think it's obvious that we have the verdict. The game is not legitimate. You will not make any real-life money by playing it. All you do is just answer cheap little trivia questions about some of the easiest things that you can think of, and the questions typically, the answers sometimes are wrong. So that's the verdict on Mind Bloom Violet Quiz. You're not going to make real life money off of it. And any game that puts you in a queue and says that they have to spend time checking it, 100% of the time, those games are not legit. So that is the verdict on Mind Bloom Violet Quiz. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is Game Hydro. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think, and if there's any other games that you may like to see us go